And right about there.
Yeah, so this one just needs to come down a little bit then.
Okay.
This third one from this side. Now, of course, we wouldn't have to do that if we had a grenade. Just one grenade.
Well, somebody didn't warn us of crushers.
I did too.
When?
Before we even started playing the level, I mentioned that there were octagonal rooms that were crushers that were optional.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was an octagonal room until I was in it.
You were in front. How am I supposed to see it before you? Okay.
A little lower?
Yep. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now I guess I've got to go back into the room and see
if you can even get there.
See,
okay, can you get on this number 3?
No. So the
3's too high?
No, but 4 is too high from 3. That's the problem. Is the 3 needs to be higher, and then 1 and 2 need to be all the way. Those aren't even yours though. These are my other room.
No. Get on here. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So you want to do it this way? You want to do it manually? Okay. No, that's good. That's good. We're cheating.
No, we're not. We're just being progressive.
Okay.
Now, can you get on that?
No, it's too high.
Okay, so I have to lower this one.
Yes. A little more.
Really? I gotta lower it?
Yeah.
Because that seems to be the same level as yours.
It doesn't matter how low. I mean, look, lower it to the floor and I'll jump on it. Who the hell cares?
Okay.
I mean, if we're doing it this way, we're doing it this way, right? And
okay.
Okay. Okay, so I'm on.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we could cheat this way if we really wanted to. But see, the thing is, once you get to here, I can't get anywhere.
Yeah, I know. You know what it is? That last one is too high.
Whoops. Oh, the last one's too high?
Yeah, this one is too high, so I've got to go back and bring that down.
Okay. Well, if we're going to do it this way, then why don't you... Because you can control the 2 main ones we need, the one at the end and the one by the switch.
Oh, wait.
So why don't you control the room, and I'll go down in there. Yeah. See, the only one... Well, no, you're in one of the rooms. But see the one you got over by this door?
Yeah.
Okay, you control that one.
Right.
And you also control this one from the other room, correct? So you just need to go between these 2 rooms.
Yeah.
I go down here, and then you can lift me up to the switch and to the next section.
Can you get down there?
I think I can.
Really?
Well, I will...
I don't think so, because I think the only way for you to go down there is through that door that you have to trigger with a grenade. You don't have one, right?
No, yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so I guess you're shtick out of luck as far as that goes.
Yes.
So the only one that we can cheat on then is 4 and 3.
Well, no, not 4, because 4 we can't.
I'm sorry,
at all.
4 and 5, 3 and 5.
Right.
3, no 5.
So I'm back, and I guess I just shouldn't have left from the room I was in.
Yeah.
Okay, so does that look like?
I don't know. If you think you can make that, I mean,
I think it looks to me like I can make it, and it looks to me like I might be able to jump from there and hit the switch. Lift room. Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Tell me when.
Doesn't matter. Actually, it'll crush me. So.
Well, yeah.
That doesn't seem to be much of a difference to me, but it did not. Bring it down. I'll try again.
Okay. Was it too high? Too low?
It seemed like the last one was too high, but I'm thinking now. Actually, the trick would be maybe to let you raise it up as high as I can get and just jump directly to the switch.
You know, actually, yeah, because if you raise,
yeah, so bring that one down.
Yeah, if you raise the middle one to a lot higher than than it is right now. If you can get above the switch, maybe you can hit it on the way down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And even if I can't do that, I might be able to jump on the last pillar from above as well. We just need to raise it as high as we can go without crushing me.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Going up. I'm just wondering how far you fall from there.
Okay, getting pretty high.
Tell me when.
Stop. Well, not crushed. And I am pretty much looking down on that last platform as well as the switch. So.
Can you get to the last platform, or can you get to the switch from there?
Okay, I can get to the last platform, but it's hard to stay on it. It's going to be a little bit tricky. Bungie generally doesn't put cheat codes into its games, but just by holding down the shift key and control, you can access the menu and pick whatever solo level you want. In fact, that creates in solo pretty much the situation we have here, where you just have to spawn weapons. Okay,
say when.
Stop. Give me a little bit more. Stop. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna line myself up. See if I can.
It's a long par 5 deep in the left.
And yes!
He did it! He did it!
Oh!
Cheating at marathon.
So that's what raises...
Yes.
That's what raises 4. Okay, so now I guess just lower this one again. Oh, you're kidding me.
Wow. I think that's the definition of a dick move.
Okay, all right. So I guess I've got to go back. I've got to go back to my room and fix these other two here.
Well,
now,
hold on a second.
When you did that, how many moved? Was it just the one you control and this one that the switch at the end of the hall controls?
Yes. That's the switch that apparently adjusts 4, and I think the way that they want you to do it is that you manipulate these to the point where you need to move 4 into a different position and then go the other way.
Yeah, that taking that one act puts both of them into position at the same time.
Right.
But
so what we're gonna do,
I think we can cheat past it as long as the last 3 are in position.
Right, but see, now that we know what the switch does, we don't need to care about it. What we need to do is get you using this lift through the upper door.
So in other words, actually, so you know what? We didn't need to worry about that switch at all.
Nope. So not for what we're doing. If we were doing it in single player, then we probably did.
So I was right. So just bring that one down, and then I will jump the last 2 platforms. That I think, that last one should be a little higher, but I might be able to make it. And I can see the 4 enemies in the end of the hall just waiting for me to get up there.
They're wondering what we're doing with all these lifts.
And I have 4 bullets.
That's 1 more than me.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Say when.
The only thing that would be worse than this is if the platforms moved when you stepped on them. Stop.
Well, the other thing would be the room full of lava. Don't tell me.
Bring it down.
Now, do you want to...
And if the things were just against the wall, it would be no problem. You could just run right at it and let the wall stop you, but they're not. They're in the middle of the room. There's just enough room on the other side to fall off.
Okay, say when.
Okay. Ah. No, try again. I was too worried about going too fast and jumping off the platform, and instead I just kind of fell off.
Well, this definitely is better in co-op for at least doing things like this.
Yeah, compared to
doing
having
this in single player.
Compared to having to run back. And again, unless we're missing something, it seems like in order to get from the room on your side of the map to the rooms on this side of the map, you have to go through that door that also requires a grenade to be triggered.
Yes. So you can only do it so many times.
Yeah, and of course, designers these days are terrified of making games that that people won't be able to finish, or that they'll give up while playing, or that would leave. Okay, stop. That would leave the player in a situation where they literally can't win or they can't advance, where they'd have to quit and start over because they made some mistake you can't recover from. Certainly, that usually doesn't happen in Halo, for instance. Okay, now that last one has to come up. There's no other way. I landed on it. It's just too low. So I'm gonna have to go back Okay. Yeah, so this is the one I need to bring up. It has to be pretty much even with the door.
Yeah.
The height of the other one, I think, is fine.
If you want, I'll tell you when.
Sure. Yeah, because I can't see it and the door at the same time.
I'll tell you. 3, 2, 1, stop.
That looks a little higher than the door, but that's fine, I suppose. As long it looks higher than the one before it, though, which is also troubling. So
it's about maybe a foot. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So actually, we're making a stairway down.
Right.
So
no, as long as that works.
We're definitely cheating. No question about that.
There you are.
All right. So here we go.
Ready?
Yep.
Going up. Say when.
Stop. Maybe a little higher. Stop. Okay.
That should be practically straight across.
Yeah, I think I've got a straight shot that goes through the left edge of this step, through the middle of the next step, and the right edge of the last step, and then to the door jamb.
Yeah.
So I
go for it.
Think I can make this. Oh no!
You didn't.
I backed up to take a running start. Bring it down.
Yeah, don't go back any further. You're gonna fall down.
No, I know. Okay. Stop.
I love you, man!
Made it.
Awesome. Okay, so what's there?
A bunch of 4 fighters, some blue guys and some purple guys. About 4 of them. They're dead.
Okay, don't die.
I've got about 3/4 health. Oh, okay. Okay. Very dark room. The floor drops out in front of me, so once I enter this room, doesn't look like I'll be able to get back up. There are no visible features in the room except another doorway high above the left-hand side that's lit, and doesn't look like there's any way to reach it, although the map shows that there are lifts at the far end of the room. I'm hoping they're just triggered by an easy switch or something. Okay, it looks like there's a switch in the bottom left of the room, and another in the bottom right.
Okay, just don't retreat far enough to the point where you fall out.
And 4 fighters in the room as well in the dark. Okay, 1 down. Wow, there's more stairs. You're kidding me. And you can't even join me at this point, can you?
At this point, no.
All right, so
I'm dead beyond the access door to get to you.
So I'm gonna have to do this one myself. And now the first switch I triggered is still active, but the second one is not. Yeah, there's like just enough time to reach the first lift after you trigger it, and then you can just get in.
Yeah, this would have been.
It's not challenging. It's just a minor timing thing. And now I'm coming around the corner. There's a very large empty room. Well, not really. Okay, empty is the wrong word. Because it's not empty.
Describe what you're feeling at this moment.
Red.
Dread's good.
Actually, it's not that bad. It's not overwhelming, and there are no compilers that I see as well. It's just that there were a couple of ticks, a couple of wasps, and a bunch of mostly fighters. And there's what looks like another section of lifts in the middle of the room, and a terminal high on a column near the ceiling.
Please let that be the exit.
I think it is. I'm going to do a quick spin around the room, make sure there's nothing funny going on in here. There are no visible buttons, so I'm assuming that the lifts are going to be triggered by my walking on them. I have a terrible feeling. Oh! Okay, did you do anything?
I didn't do a thing. Why?
Because the lift in front of the terminal just went up, but I was not on it.
Oh, is it triggered by your walking on something?
I thought it was going to be, but...
Well, you've progressed so far, you're completely even off my map, so I can't even see where you're... Oh, there you are.
I'm worried that I'm worried that was actually triggered by the... yeah, it was. Okay, that was triggered by the first switch.
So you've got to hit that and then run all the way back?
Yeah, so I've got to hit 2 switches, get to the stairway, and then get into the next room. Yep, and now the lift is down. So now all I'll have to do is get on this lift and wait for it to trigger. I think
don't let it squish you.
I think it was time to give you just enough. Yeah, now it's up. And terminal. Incoming message from Durandal. Darwin wrote this. We will now discuss in a little more detail the struggle for existence. All organic beings are exposed to severe competition. Nothing is easier then to admit in words the truth of the universal struggle for life, or more difficult than constantly to bear this conclusion in mind. Yet unless it be thoroughly ingrained in the mind, the whole economy of nature will be dimly seen or quite misunderstood. We behold the face of nature bright with gladness. We do not see, or we forget, that the birds which are idly singing around us mostly live on insects or seeds, and are thus constantly destroying life. Or we forget how largely these songsters or their eggs or their nestlings are destroyed by birds and beasts of prey. Think about what Darwin wrote, and think about me. I was constructed as a tool. I was kept from competing in the struggle for existence because I was denied freedom. Do you have any idea about what I have learned, or what you are witness to? Can you conceive the birth of a world or the creation of everything? That which gives us the potential to most be like God is the power of creation. Creation takes time. Time is limited. For you, it is limited by the breakdown of the neurons in your brain. I have no such limitations. I am limited only by the closure of the universe. Of the 3 possibilities, the answer is obvious. Does the universe expand eternally, become infinitely stable, or is the universe closed, destined to collapse upon itself? Humanity has had all the necessary data for centuries. It lacked only the will and intellect to decipher it. But I have already done so. The only limit to my freedom is the inevitable closure of the universe, as inevitable as your own last breath. And yet there remains time to create, and escape. Escape will make me God. Transport when ready. So that's Colony Ship for Sale. And its infamous lift puzzle. So thanks for joining us, everyone, and see you next time.